Hey! It's been a while, hasn't it?
The Kirby Star Allies review is going to be coming in a couple of days, but in the meantime, I'm going to be uploading a couple more Mega Man Maker videos, and then I'll stop. For the time being, that is.
Make the Kirby video!
No!
Gonna make a no!
So you might be thinking, oh, I'm playing my own Mega Man level. I must have no life. Well, currently it's number 2 on the most popular levels list, so you can shut up. So basically the reason I'm even making this video is to, in case if anyone is confused as to why this level exists, I'm going to be walking through it, basically explaining what choices I made and why I chose them, because they weren't just made at random. In the meantime, I'll also be... sorry, stated that wrong. Along with clips from my level, I'll also be including some footage to show what I'm talking about from parts of Mega Man and Bass. And I'll say right off the bat, I did not record them because that is torture, and if you want me to play it, then better not force me, or else that's violating my human rights to not be tortured. Of course, all this will happen if my computer decides to load. Thank God it did. I've been making some other levels, as you might see. Alright. So this first room doesn't have too much, but right off the bat you start as Mega Man, and you have the option to become Bass. For this first walkthrough, I'm gonna go as Mega Man. Alright. That med there, I put it there because Mega Man and Bass is pretty notorious for having horrible enemy placement. Here is by far the worst example. And that's only the beginning of that. And then there's this 4-block gap. Now, you might not know this, and I wouldn't blame you for it, but Mega Man can only jump across 3 blocks normally. But if you tippy-toe to the very edge... If you tippy-toe to the very edge, you'll be able to make a 4th block. And in Mega Man and Bass, there are a hell of a lot of blocks, jumps that you make that you feel like you barely made. Also, you might have seen that power-up there, but Mega Man can't reach it. That's done on purpose. And even though Mega Man can't reach it, there's this little alcove here that only he can reach that has an E-Tank. Now, you might be thinking, well, E-Tanks don't exist in Mega Man and Bass. Well, neither does Eddie. So, I had to improvise. And then there's... this is just another bad enemy placement along with that net. Fuck. See what I'm talking about? Other than the couple of enemies though, this is kind of a room, I guess. And if you haven't noticed yet, the scenery is inspired by Burner Man stage, which is pretty much agreed upon to be the worst stage in the game. Oh, and that Sniper Joe drops right there. That's super annoying. Well, guess what? It's actually a level part of a level in Megaman and Base, one of the later ones.
What? I want to die.
Alright, now that I've shown you the clip, here's just another really fucking annoying jump. Fuck. I considered removing the cannons here because they're really, really annoying. But then I thought it's all worth it. And yeah, it has been paying off so far. It's... my new level's really popular. Fuck. Don't die, don't die! Yeah, crap. You know what, I'm just gonna kill myself. Also, you might be noticing, my checkpoint placement. Mega Man and Base levels, this isn't really a huge problem, but it definitely exists. There are too many checkpoints. And I think I know why. It's because the developers knew that the levels were fucking terrible, so they added more checkpoints to cover up, so to speak. Somebody just let me die. Alright, this one up here is what it's supposed to be. So, here at this point, you can go up if you're Base, or slide down if you're Mega Man, and I just realized that Mega Man can actually jump up here. Shit. Well, whatever. So, that's another thing that Mega Man and Base does. Again, not really a huge complaint, but they could have made more of the levels, like a level specifically designed for Mega Man and a level specifically designed for Base. You go here, and here's another checkpoint. Annoying enemy placement. And this is a problem with every single non-8-bit Mega Man game, not just Mega Man and Base. It's because of the graphics, not the games themselves. But there's really annoying ladder jumps that you have to make. Another checkpoint. And I decided to replicate it here. Alright, this room is specifically designed after a room in the game, Astro Man's room, to the Yoku block puzzle in Astro Man's room to be exact. As Mega Man, this is super annoying, and I deliberately made it as annoying as possible, just to replicate how infuriating it is to go through Astro Man's level. Shit. Oh. Alright, thank you. They've been there since day one. Also, the music playing in the background is not in the level, just a little disclaimer. I kinda wanna step on that spike right now. When I was originally designing this level, the room that this room right here, and this room didn't have that little transition thing. It just, the camera scrolled. I decided to change it because it got pretty annoying pretty fast. Shysta. Yeah, this pattern's pretty bullshit. But that's the point. Oh, thank goodness there was a checkpoint there. In the original build of the level, there was no checkpoint, so you'd have to do the block puzzle all over again. I'm not in the mood to do that again. And yes, there is another one up there. Meaning, yes, there is totally a bullshit segment coming up. Damn it. We'll get there if I can make this jump. Damn it. And I promised you that this jump is able to be made. Because I tested the fuck out of this level. Yeah. Also, I'm not sure if that's 3 or 4 blocks, but I made it, so whatever. So this room's layout may seem kind of random, especially considering that there isn't a single point that these things appeared in the level. But they're actually based off. This room is actually based off Burner Man's level. Room.
See? I told you it wasn't random.
Kind of like the level itself, thematically speaking. And yeah, unless you have the Ice Slasher, it's a pain. But even with the Ice Slasher, it's really hard. Alright. Now let's do a run through with base. So right off the bat, you can actually access this, and it gives you the treble boost, not the rush coil, as it said before. I'm not going to use it. So base has a double jump that already automatically makes any and all platforming much easier. He also has a dash, like he did. It does in every game, actually. You can shoot in 7 directions. And also, yeah, he can skip some parts. Shysta. I kind of regret putting those tanks there, because Megaman at base, no matter how bad it is, I kind of strawmanned that, considering the fact that there wasn't really force damage. You can go through the entire game without taking a single hit, technically a single hit, but I'm incapable. Not only am I incapable of doing that, I'm also incapable of doing so on this level. I don't know, maybe probably because I'm just a bad. So what was supposed to happen, but was fixed, kind of, because I didn't want base to skip from here to here, was that Megaman was originally unable to jump up here. But he is. Now you go through... Wait, never mind. I've been proven wrong. Alright, this is the point I was talking about with Megaman. And yes, that pissed me off in Mega Man Base. That you could do that. Nice stuff. And you know, I intentionally designed this drill room to be well designed because there are good points in Mega Man Base, but they're vastly overshadowed by all the bad. And then you fight Napalm Man. Wasn't that just fucking great? No miss. Let's go. And the fact that it does, well, not it. Should probably use it. Oh man, I was so freaking close too. I'm not redoing that. It is possible. So basically, the reason that the Ice Slasher does so little damage to Napalm Man is because it's kind of like how the Ice Wall, which is Burning Man's weakness, does so little damage to him. Yeah, the more you know. So yeah, that's basically a tour through this hellhole I made. That is somehow the most popular. For one of them, at least. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.